It's the Gang Splitter, y'all. Subscribe, like, share the video. Another sad situation that took place in Miami, Florida, involving a couple. Female lost her life, deleted, blowed down by her boyfriend. Somebody she's supposed to count on. Somebody she's supposed to trust, that's supposed to protect her. But he failed her over something petty. Joining their bank accounts together. That's a red flag. That's something you don't do as a young couple. She 20, he 19. They not married. They not responsible. She could be a little bit more, but he not. And yeah, it was only $37 left in the cash app. She took that from him, not to go spend it. She only took it in the fear because he took money before the $37 was taken from her. They trying to make ends meet. They both ain't really got no money. So she probably looking like, this nigga gonna take the last $37 and we gotta buy food. We gotta probably pay a bill. We need gas money, Uber money, whatever. And he probably got habits. You understand? He probably do favors for guys, ask for favors, and now he in the hole. He probably bet, gamble. You know what I'm saying? And he snapped. He snapped. When she took that money, he snapped. He lost it. And yeah, he pulled up to the house, called her outside, and she gonna go outside because she not thinking that he gonna do what he did. So an argument did take place. He did pull up with his mans in them. And he young too, not mature. He not no leader, he a follower. So he not gonna talk him out of something. Because I'm pretty sure he was telling Chris that what he was finna do. I'm pretty sure Chris seen the gun and all that there. And he still took him over there. Not to slide on an op, on his old lady. The same person that'll be writing him, picking up that phone call if he go to jail on some other shit. So he took him over there like a follower, like a loser, like a sucker. And yeah, let him do that there. Seen him arguing. I can understand you taking him over there and you like, bro, let me get the gun though. You don't need your gun. I got you, bro. I'm gonna hold it down. Like, go handle that there. And the worst he could do is probably put hands on her if he gonna do that. But he let the nigga do what he wanted to do, probably because he had the blick and Chris didn't. And it could have been that $37, it could have been Chris money. Like, nigga, hey, nigga, I gave you them pills. Now I just gave you a A for gas. A for gas, $35, $30. And I looked out for you for the 30. Y'all looked out. I charge 60 for the 7 if you get a 60, but if you get have a quake, nigga, 35. I looked out for you. Sometimes, nigga, 40. I looked out for you for the 30. Or he could have charged 40. Nigga, I looked out for you for the 37 or 35. And he was gonna take that and give it to him, knowing they need food, knowing they, And so she went outside and they fell out. And like I say, she wasn't taking the money to go spend it. She was getting ready to go out to the club or hang out with her friends. And she looked at her phone and got a notification saying this man took some money out the account. He probably already took, who knows, it could have been 200 in there, 150 in there. That would have hold them off till she got paid again or however they get their money. This man took that and they down to 37. So she like, I know he gonna take that because she know him. So she doing what a smart person would do. Like, let me manage this because I'm the more mature one. I can make this stretch because this nigga here a fool.
Delilah Ruiz was shot and killed Saturday night in a domestic dispute. The violence caught on her home's doorbell camera.
They took so much from us, not just her, but the future we could have had with her, the memories we could have continued to create with her as a family.
Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office says her ex-boyfriend, 19-year-old Elijah Clark, pulled the trigger. He was arrested in Texas. A 17-year-old girl and a 19-year-old man were also charged with hindering apprehension and prosecution of a case. 18-year-old Christopher Valdez was arrested in Miramar and accused of being the getaway driver.
So I hope they don't get to live their lives. because she doesn't get to live her life. We don't get to have her anymore.
Witnesses told Miami-Dade deputies that the victim was getting ready to go out with friends when she received a notification that her boyfriend had transferred money from their shared Cash App. According to the arrest report, the victim transferred the remaining $37 out of fear that he would transfer all their money. Witnesses say Clark then showed up outside the victim's home, where the two got into a heated argument before shots rang out.
I wish she would have never came outside. I would have still had her.
I just wish they never would have joined their bank account together. And he's so lame and a non-hustler, he can't even find other ways to get money. So if you got it in your mind that you would delete your significant other over $37, you'll crash out and take a life sentence. Why wouldn't you then go find a trapper? Even, not to say go do this, even a store, a gas station, why wouldn't you go stick something up? If you'll crash out over $37, the corner store got more than $37. And you willing to blow it? The nigga over there got pounds, he got, yeah. You could have made you some money. You could have made you some money. Like, there's other ways. You could have took another penitentiary chance, but not no life sentence chance. Unless when you go into robbery, you just have a nigga that'll blow something down just because. Or you don't know how to rob that good and they gonna force you to blow it. They're gonna force you to blow it because they see that you're a rookie. You understand? But it's all bad though. Like, it's all bad, man. He didn't even try to hear out, or if he did, he responded with his anger. Because if she didn't spend the money, why would you still delete her? Unless you in a hole, unless you owe somebody else something, or you gotta have it. You fiending. So this is why, ladies, even at a young age, this the worst time to fall in love with street niggas at a young age when they young like him. Now, it'd be a little bit different if you fall in love with a street guy and he older, if he got his mind right, because he'll be more about his money. He trapping and all of that. He playing a part and he ain't even getting no side money. The joint bank account could be little money I just throw in, but I still trap. This is my own little money right here, but this right here, I could still work and they going there for bills, food, shit to hold the house down. He taking from the household to feed his addiction or gambling problems or whatever they got going on. You understand? And that ain't right. That ain't real. It's fake. Like that. It's disgusting. He definitely should get a L. Definitely. Or the chair. Yeah, the chair or L. Or kicked out the country. Because that's nonsense. And it's premeditated. And then 2 other people got locked up. What they get locked up for? 2 other people got locked up in Texas because they locked Elijah up in Texas. That's his name. That's a sucker name right there, Elijah. And Elijah Clark. Yeah, dumb name. Yeah, somebody that deserved to be in the grave. Yeah, somebody needed to be in the grave, cremated, burnt. Don't even need no funeral. Just burn them. You ain't gotta have no trial. Bring the chair to the house. Bring the chair to the house. You don't need no trial. He guilty. Yeah, but he fled to Texas. Like I said, he had a getaway driver. Nigga had people on deck now. Everybody young. Nigga had people on deck. So he had a getaway driver, Chris. Then he went down there to Texas, got a 17-year-old, 17 with a 38, 17-year-old and a 19-year-old. They got hit with the hindering apprehension. And you know, they can range from misdemeanors to felonies, and you can get from a couple months in jail to like 10 years in prison or even more, right? So the misdemeanor would be more like, if the police come to my house and you're not at my house, I'll just tell them, I'll just give them a lie. Tell them, hey, he over there and it's a lie, or just make up a lie. That's more like a misdemeanor. But he ain't in my house. Oh, he ain't in my house. Or I ain't help him hide. And I'm just lying to you, giving you a fake alibi. So they can hit you with a misdemeanor right there. Now the felony side, like, you got 3rd degree and then you got 2nd degree felony. The 3rd degree felony is like this. I'm helping somebody evade police, hiding them and stuff like that. That's a felony. The second degree felony is more like violence involved. Yeah, violence involved, or the person making threats to the police and I'm hiding them and shit like that. So what he did is violence. So they can get hit with the second degree. Like I say, third degree would be more like it wasn't no violence. Like it could just be stealing. Yeah, nigga stole a lot of money or stole something and nigga got warrants and I'm hiding them and shit like that, keeping them from the police. I know what's going on. It's all over the news. And yeah, once they get text messages and shit like, cause sometimes people don't be knowing motherfuckers on the run. But if it's broadcast everywhere and you got text messages and he done said this nigga, cause you know young motherfuckers, they sloppy and dumb. That's how everybody got caught, besides telling and shit like that. That's how everybody got caught. Buddy pulled up, Chris, he pulled up with his own car probably. Not no stolen car. And the whole situation happened on the door cam. Let me not forget that. The whole situation happened on the door cam. So the camera, and then you got other people got Ring cameras. They seeing the car. So I'm pretty sure they stopped that. If he wanted $37 or he tripping off that, they done went to convenience stores, McDonald's, fast food joints, traffic lights, cameras. So they got him. You know what I'm saying? So they knew it was him, Chris. So he caught up. He gonna be facing 10 to 15 to 20. And then them, like I say, a third degree felony to be like a nigga stole something and you know about it and you hiding them. The second degree gonna be involving violence or some shit dealing with the police. So he deleted his girl and yeah, but like I said, he got motherfuckers on his side. Like they was holding him down. They was willing to put their freedom on the line and they ain't getting no money. If he tripping about $37, they ain't get no money. He got $1 million escape route over $37. He wasted that. Like, you could have used that to hit a bank. You could have, like them niggas in Memphis just did, ran down on an armor truck. Not to say do that now. Oh, don't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying do that, but you can be, you know, sticking up drug dealers, scammers, motherfuckers who can't call the police. At least that'll give you a better chance. Now, it'll get you deleted or it can get you looked for, bag put on your head, shit like that, and you putting your family in danger. But it's better than you actually blowing down your old lady. Ain't no nigga gonna respect that. Like, that ain't righteous. Yeah, that ain't righteous. Or you could have just do the right thing. Nigga, find a way to get more money. It ain't always gotta be crime. Like, you 19, 20 years old. Nigga, get your CDL. Yeah, you can't be OTR, but you can be local. Or drive a box truck. You can start off moving furniture, driving a box truck, or you can just work for a company. Or warehouse job. Or really learn how to, nigga, you can get on a game and get a bag off PlayStation 5 or Call of Duty, not San Andreas, but Grand Theft Auto, Madden, NBA, whatever game. Get a bag off that. You could be a content creator. I don't know what type of, you know, talents you got. You could be good with your hands. You could be a top tier forklift driver. You young and lazy and broke. But a nigga gotta call you a real gangster. Nigga gotta call you a real nigga. Nigga gotta call you a man. But you'll crash out on your old lady for $37. You can't do no pimping. You can't finesse no females. You can't cheat on the side, finesse females out the cash. You can't even play the game good. You ain't got no talent. You ain't got no talent. You wasn't gifted at all. Can't work a good job. Can't level up in that. Can't even mac on no females. You can't do nothing. You can't even sell no lemonade. You can't even sell no Girl Scout cookies. You ain't even good at that. All you good at is having a gun and finding escape routes. People that are, you fucking need people's lives up. So motherfucker's 17 years old. Now she facing 10 to 15 years. Helping you out. Way in Texas. Shit happened in Florida. She way in Texas. She's 17, ain't experienced life at all. The other nigga, he 18 or 19. Your driver, your dog, he 19. So you involve 3 different people and crash their whole life out. And they ain't get no money, they ain't get no rank, no nothing. Don't nobody respect it, just disgusting. All because of a $37 situation. Because you don't know how to get more money. You don't even know how to take money. And then when you just can take a life, but it's the wrong life. You just told her the other day or the same day you love her. Yeah, like, that's why I say, females, when you date these young guys, that's the most dangerous time to date street guys. When you young, he young. Young guys they immature, right? They got quick tempers. The only thing they good at is getting a gun. They can get that and some bullets. They adopt habits. They follow us because they looking up the rappers. They ain't found themselves yet. Ain't got no career, ain't got no real goals. And they goals not righteous, it's evil. They listen to all these different rappers. And that's all they doing is listening because they can't adopt no hustle skills. Don't no rapper say crash out on your girl. Don't no rapper say that. Nobody say that. They don't say it on the movies, nothing. They say crash, that'll say crash out, that'll say crash out on your girl and she ain't even done you nothing. Didn't even spend the money. You taking the money and she still got the money. You taking it and you ain't got the money. Just why would you trip off the 37? If you just took some money, why would you trip off the $37 and you just took some money? So is you smoking? Is you getting high? Is you on meth? What's going on? You on fit? Is you on wet? Like, what you got going on? So you gonna be sitting in that cell. You turn right now and all that there. You're looking tough on your mud shot. But when 5 years go past, 10 years, you gonna cry a lot. You gonna cry a lot, like it's gonna crush you. Because the judge, they gonna punish you. When it's time to go for your hearings and shit, denied. Denied. The best bet for your partners in them, the 17-year-old girl, she gonna tell on you to get the least amount of time. She'll probably get out again. Because the 17-year-old girl can be like, well, I was going off of the 19-year-old. What he was telling me to do, I ain't. So she gonna play crazy. So you know they gonna give her a second chance probably. She may still do 5 to 10. Depends on what she say or whatever. Let alone you just telling on everybody yourself before they get to tell. Which that ain't gonna help you out none. So yeah, man, like, that woman family, she wants y'all to never see a day of light ever again, all y'all. Because she can't even respect that. She can understand. You gotta think, righteous people can still understand gangster shit. This wasn't none of that. They don't agree with it. Oh, God children, they don't agree with it, but they can understand. Oh yeah, he a blood, he a Crip. They clash. Oh, okay. My daughter was a Crip and a female blood deleted her. She was always in the street, run away, never listened to me, put hands on me. I can understand how she in that lifestyle. But come on, man, this right here is unacceptable. This what Trump talking about if we need to get kicked out of the country. If we need to get kicked out of the country, you need to go to that worst prison over there in El Salvador. That's where you need to go. Yeah, that's where you need to go. That's what I tell you. If I'm the judge, either if you stay here, death penalty, or you go to El Salvador. That's your options. El Salvador, go over there, and thug over there. You can do all the stepping you want, all the crushing. They'll even give you a knife and all that, and tell you, yeah, turn up. Go ahead and do that real hard time. Mingle with MS-13 and all them, 18th Street and all them, if they over there too, yeah. Or we give you about 5 to 10 years and we can put that needle in your arm. You don't need to suffer for 30 years, be in jail, get to still watch TV, get to eat food. They're making all different type of prison foods. and shit like that, eat nachos. You end up getting a phone. You still talking shit on the internet, eating all the oodles and noodles, all the candy bars, all the sodas, all the Doritos, all the ice cream, all the moonshine. Still get to get high. Yeah, so yeah, life or death. Life, El Salvador. Death, you can stay right here in America. Yeah, you can stay right here in America, man. No, we ain't giving you no choice to go to no army. No. There's no excuse, man. Trump in office, it's time to turn up. It's time to turn up, man. Yeah, so females, y'all gotta be real careful with guys like this, man. Y'all cannot ignore the red flags. Do not have no joint bank account. He not mature, he young, he in the streets, he wanna be gangster. He wanna listen to rappers, that's his role models. Don't wanna find no career. He not married to you. You gotta let men grow up a little bit. Y'all ain't went through nothing. So when y'all go broke, yeah, when we go broke, it don't mean crash out. We figure this shit out. Nigga, I can go broke and me and my mama sharing a joint account, $50, she take the last $50, I don't go crush her. Nah. Just leave that kind of alone. All right, man, you got that. And I'm gonna get my own money somewhere else. If you a hustler, you don't need to crash out unless it's on some business type shit and it's a big bag involved. Nah, you got the principle. But the niggas who gonna step by principle over that little petty shit like $37, or the nigga owe you $10, $20 and you crush them over principles, they ain't really got too much motion going on. Especially with all this technology and all of that, they ain't really got a lot to lose. They ain't got a lot to lose, because me cutting you off should hurt you even more. You burning this bridge with me should hurt you even more. I can understand crashing out over a big bag or bricks or some shit like that if you in the streets and you live by the code, you live by principle and shit like that. But $37, $20, you gotta understand, the dope man never crashed out on no junkie, not the smart ones, because they stuck their hand in the car and the motherfucking junkie say, and they pop out and the dope fly everywhere and he pull off. Nigga, we not going to look for the J. If we see him, we catch him and beat him. We don't catch him and stretch him. Nah. These ain't number BBs in my hand. Dimes and dubs and shit like that. He smack it out and he pull off. We don't go crush the J. I ain't finna do 20 or 30 or L behind no J. That's what a wet head to do. Nigga on wet, nigga on meth, nigga on dog food. Heroin addicts are crushed over they fix and shit like that. We don't do that. Come on, man, like, I'm a king. I ain't finna, hell no, $20, $30. Burn the bridge, or when we see them, we gonna whoop them. So they better be good at playing hide and go seek. So let alone your old lady. So, females, 20 years old, 19, you dating guys your age, and they in the streets, or they got a temper, or they talk violence. You gotta make a decision. Do I stay in a situation like this? Y'all always arguing. He can't keep no money. Y'all struggling already. You gotta make a decision. Like, do you fall in love with that? And, joint bank accounts and all that, like y'all married? Or do y'all just have fun? Have fun. Stop trying to, you dating street guys, have fun with them. Stop falling in love and all that. You can tell them that. But, man, don't tie your heart in the shit that deep. But you gotta tie your bank account. Nigga already gotta live with you because you the one who go to work and got paid check stubs and credit and shit like that. Nah. You better off dating the older guy and he more controlling. Hey, you can't go out. You can't. It's a little bit more safer. It ain't the answer though, but it's a little bit more safer. You know what I'm saying? Or the dude, I don't want you to work. He older and shit like that. But the young niggas, like, they'll do all the other shit that the older nigga do to you and worse. The older nigga, the worst he may do is smack shit out you or close his fist and hit you and shit like that. You know, besides the ones that's throwed off and that'll strangle you and don't know when to stop and they keep putting their hands on you all the time and shit like that. Besides them, because domestic violence come in all ages, all different type of guys. It's not is he a street guy or he go to work or no. Anybody face can be on that right there. A domestic violence type of person, low energy, toxic, that fit everybody face. That's like that. It ain't no age, it ain't no, you know what I'm saying? So it's not 100% correct way to say avoid that, because anybody can flip, anybody can snap, but you can avoid certain guys who betray certain images, who make threats to you. You got to act on that. Don't think because y'all love each other, y'all been around with each other, been around each other for years, and he know your mama and you know his mama and all of that, he won't snap and yeah, fuck you straight over. You know, females, y'all already not gonna carry no guns. Y'all not gonna do that. And if you know it's finna be an argument, don't come outside. Call the police. Make them kick the door in. Make them make a lot of noise. Get an alarm system. So when you kick the door in, the alarm goes off, so the police come in anyway. But when you get scared, don't stop trying to be so tough. Just cause that's your man. And you know, he made you moan and you didn't came before and all that, or many a times, and y'all done been on trips and you cooked for him and all that other shit, man. If you get scared and you don't have the proper tools and you know he'll carry it and you just don't think he'll do that, call the police. You can let him know to give him a chance to leave. You can even pump fake him. Hey, I just called the police. Get you a ring cam so you can talk to him outside the door. Instead of buying them Jordans, get you a ring cam or get you one of them off-brand cams where you could talk with the speaker and you ain't got to step outside. We could talk to each other through this camera right here. Which you had the camera, but you probably ain't have the one where you could talk outside. You don't have to always be face to face. If you know you just took the last little bit of money and he's saying crazy shit to you, because how else he get you outside? But it's easy to say this when you're not in the situation, when you're not in the heat of the moment. It's hard to do what I'm saying when you're in that moment. You can hear this shit 1,000 times from your mama, from bloggers, from your whoever, your uncles, your daddy. But when you're in that moment, yeah, you don't do what we say. You're gonna just do what you think is best. Or you do shit out of fear. So yeah, man. There's gonna be many situations like this on all ages. 35, 40, 50, 17, 20. Anytime when love involved and money involved, nigga, he'll delete you. Or a female, she'll delete you. You take his last little bit of money or it's about some cheating shit or shit like that. In relationships, them are deadly consequences right there. If it's about cheating and money, and the nigga young. So yeah, man, like, sad situation, man. But he gotta get dealt with. My choice, delete him on the street. Don't even give him, you know what I'm saying? Mom and them choice, make him suffer life in prison. Trump and them choice, kick him out the country. El Salvador or the law, the court of law, death penalty, premeditated. Capital, yeah, capital. The driver, give him an L with a chance of parole. Still let him do like 15, 20. Let him do a wallow. Let him do a wallow 2-6-7. Give him about 15, 20. Yeah, get all them young years out of him. From 19, let him run through all the 20s in prison and the beginning of the 30s. Yeah, in the beginning, it won't be no getaway driver for no bank robbery. Won't be no getaway driver for robbing the kingpin or the dope man or them niggas that act hard around the corner. Won't drive for that. That's the ignorant way. That's the crash out, demon, dumb thinking way, right? What I just said. The righteous man way, the right way. Won't be a driver to go pick him up from work, from the warehouse job, from McDonald's, from Cap D, from Walmart, from Target, from Kroger's, from Publix, from auto parts store. Won't pick them up for them type of jobs. Won't pick them up to go look for jobs, or to even make traps, to make plays that can make him enough money where he can operate and maintain. All he good for is doing that right there, the dumb shit he just did, or going to find some little hoes, or going to get high. Other than that, he no good. So yeah, man. That's my take on this conversation right here, man. Like, what y'all think on this right here, man? Y'all hit that like button. Y'all learn from this situation. Y'all subscribe to the channel. Donate to the channel. $ the gang spitter 704 if you want to. IG the_gang_spitter. If y'all got stories, shit that happened to your people, or y'all done seen shit in y'all city, and it's about the topics I be talking about, come to the DM, the IG, and yeah, man, give me all the information. Give me the news clip, or just give me some full good details, and yeah, pictures and all this stuff. Yeah, man, we're running up on here and see if we can learn from this shit. That's all we can do, is learn from these situations and try to adapt this shit into our everyday life. That's all we can do. It ain't no 100% correct way to avoid death or getting hit or whatever. You understand? So he was with him. Gone.